Y'all call it a moment, I call it life.
Hello guys, welcome to our Journey to Canada series. So in this series, I will be sharing to you every step that we did to come here to Canada. There are actually a lot of ways to come to Canada. There could be the express entry, the provincial nominee program, temporary foreign worker. There are a lot of those programs, but what I did was the student pathway program. Okay, so I am currently an international student in Canada, here in the province of New Brunswick, and I'm currently studying human resource management program for 1 year at New Brunswick Community College. So how did I get here? So I know that you see a lot of advertisements, especially on Facebook, from agencies offering you offering their services to help you or guide you to apply to live, work, and study here in Canada. But the good news is that you can actually do it yourself. You can do the whole application by yourself without the help of agencies. Agency costs you like around 70 to 100,000 pesos, but you can actually save that amount and just do all the steps by yourself. So on this video, I will focus more on what things or what benefits will you get as an international student. So the first thing, the most important benefit for me is that if you are an international student, you can actually bring your dependents here in Canada. So the dependents are your spouse or your children. And if you can bring your spouse or your partner here, they are allowed to work unlimited hours. And your children can go to school here for free. So that's really a great benefit. And another benefit of being an international student is that when you come here, you're allowed to actually work for 20 hours per week. That is the weekly limit. The good thing is that for those international students who are already here in Canada for now, and those who have applied before October 7th, we are actually allowed starting November 15 to work for unlimited hours, but this policy will only be in effect until December 2023. So I'm not sure for those who are still planning to come here. I'm not sure if it will be extended or not, but that is something that we are really thankful for, and that will really help us a lot to live well and to pay our bills here in Canada. Okay, so the other benefit of being an international student is that when you graduate, there are provinces that gives you priority to award you provincial nominee certificate, and that certificate is like 600 points addition to your CRS score. Your CRS score is very useful if you want to apply for permanent residency in the future. Another benefit of studying here is that education here is expensive for international students, but you get a really good quality of education, and especially if you're studying in a community college where I am studying, they really emphasize learning practical skills, and that is very helpful for you to learn the culture of the country. And one of the most important benefits is that there are a lot of job opportunities currently in Canada. One of our teachers mentioned during our class that this period is this is when great resignation happens in Canada. So there are a lot of jobs but few workers. So being here in Canada as a student, you will gain that in Canadian work experience while you are still studying through your part-time job, and that part-time job experience will really help you earn a better full-time job when you graduate. So that when you earn that full-time job, it is very important and very helpful for you during your application for permanent resident in the future. Well, I think that's it for my first video for this Journey to Canada series. And on our next video, I will be talking about the very first step that I took when I decided to be an international student here in Canada. So I hope that you will like our page and maybe share this video, and see you on our next video. Bye guys.